Hello. In this lecture, we will study the junction diode as a rectifier. It is the application of the PN junction that it is used as a rectifier. Now first we will do the PN junction diode as a half-wave rectifier. Rectifier is a device which converts the AC into DC. The device which is used is called the rectifier and the process is called the rectification. The PN junction diode offers the low resistance in forward biasing and high resistance in reverse biasing, and due to this property it is used for the rectification. Now the rectifier consists of a transformer. It is the primary of the transformer. This one is a secondary of the transformer. Secondary is connected with the diode and the resistance. This transformer is a step-down transformer as the number of turns in the secondary is smaller than the number of turns in the primary. The primary is connected with the AC, which has to be rectified. Now during the positive half cycle, this S1 is said to be at the positive potential with respect to the S2. It means the diode is forward biased and it conducts the current. During the negative half cycle, S1 is at negative potential with respect to S2. As S1 is at negative potential, diode is reverse biased and it conducts no current, so there is no output. When we combine these two cycles, then this will be the output. It is the input waveform. This one is output waveform. Now see, the diode conducts only for the positive half cycle and these are the results. Now it is that current is only in one direction, so we can say it is a DC. But the magnitude is not constant. So we call such type of DC as pulsating DC. To have constant value, we use filter circuits. Filter circuits consist of the inductors and the capacitors and it gives the constant output. Half-wave rectification is not preferred because output is pulsating and not a constant DC. Moreover, output is not continuous, so there is a lot of wastage of energy. So, full wave rectifier is used. The full wave rectifier converts the full wave into the DC. In this, we are using two diodes. During the positive half cycle, the one diode conducts, and during the negative half cycle, the second diode is conducted. It is a symbol of the transformer. This one is a primary, this one is a secondary. The secondary is connected with the two diodes D1 and D2, and RL is the load resistance across which we are measuring the output. The transformer is a step-down transformer. The AC to be rectified is connected across the primary and voltage is induced across the secondary due to the mutual induction. And let during the positive half cycle, this end is at positive potential with respect to S2. At this point, the potential is neutral. So, with respect to this, the diode D1 is forward biased and it conducts the current. With respect to this point, S2 is at negative potential. It means the diode D2 is reverse biased and it conducts no current. Now see what happens during the negative half cycle. During the negative half cycle, the S2 is at negative potential with respect to this point. So the diode D1 is reverse biased and conducts no current. This point is at positive potential with respect to the center. So the diode D2 is forward biased and it conducts the current and we are getting the output. When we combine the two, then we are getting the output for the complete cycle. The output voltage of the full wave rectifier will be 2 times of that of the half wave rectifier. The efficiency of a rectifier is the ratio of the output power to the input power. The output DC power of a rectifier depends on the ripple factor. Ripple factor measures the AC component of the output relative to the DC component of the output. Ripple factor is the ratio of the RMS value of AC component to the DC component. The value of the ripple factor for half wave rectifier and for the full wave rectifier is 1.21 and 0.48 respectively. Thank you and have a nice day.